somebody who's about
Stand out.
Play this out right.
What's up, y'all? Come to the first chapter. Yeah. And we are back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Jimmy. Welcome back to the Jimmy Jam. Welcome back to 2.5 Heels. I am Uncle Blacc215. And there's Bri. Hey,
Hold
Bri.
up. Hey, I'm back.
What's up? What's going on?
A lot, but I'm glad to be back.
Absolutely. Listen, I was supposed to do far more research so that way I can have like an interesting fact about how long it's been since Bri has been here on the program. And the only one I can come up with is that my desk was not where it is right now. It's the only one I have. So
Well, I mean, I
that,
feel like the best one is the background has clearly changed for me. So that's a pretty good one. It's been about
absolutely
3 months.
3 months. Who's been counting? That's
Yeah.
crazy. A lot has happened in 3 months at WWE, and I'm sure you
hmm
have been watching. So this will just be your song, your catch up episode, to where we'll just get all of your thoughts, all your opinions on everything that has happened over the last 3 months, and then whatever happens from there. Because I definitely got some shit I want to discuss. Something preferring to baddies.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm trying to trick the algorithm here at this point because apparently these bitches just be fighting. And we got a
yeah.
lot to talk about there. But shit. Uh do you remember how we used to do this thing? Because it's been so long.
It's been a while. It's
So
been a
long.
while. I mean, the TED Talk always kicks things off.
Ah, yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So, in this 3 months, I have had a lot of time to sit and watch and enjoy what's been going on. Um, got a couple changes to the TED Talk. Uh, it's always going to be fuck CM Punk, so that's not going anywhere.
He ain't
But
even there.
that's exactly
He is off.
not even there. Yet when I was at Raw yesterday, they had a Baltimore edition of a CM Punk shirt, but he wasn't even there. So yeah, fuck CM Punk because we're still feeling your presence even though you're not around. I don't like that. Okay. Now, the addition. I just caught up on SmackDown. Fuck Sami Zayn. It's gotta go back into the TED Talk. It's fuck Sami Zayn. Fuck Sami Zayn. And looking at these ticket prices recently, fuck TKO. And that's that. That is the TED Talk.
Fuck TKO. It's good. Quite a start, man. Listen, you know what? Fuck it. Talk about quite a start. So, in the TED Talk, you said fuck TKO. Thoughts
hmm
on TKO's involvement in UFC 250, aka UFC Stars and Stripes.
I just I have so many thoughts, but at the end of the day, it's not a shocker. It's not a shocker. If you look back at the history, WWE has always they've tried to stay out of politics, but like, did they really stay out of politics? Let's be honest.
Linda McMahon is currently in the
Like
cabinet, so
exactly,
I don't know if that answer can be yes to that question there.
exactly. They have always made it known without vocally making it known where their hearts lie when it comes to certain things. So, seeing the involvement from certain stars at The UFC event wasn't a shocker. Um, like I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all, which is sad to say. You know, I feel like as of right now, they are a company that is just so diverse with their talent that it sucks that this is the way that they lean because it's showing that you do not have the backs of your superstars who they are feeling the effects of this current political environment. But but here we are. All they care about is the money.
Damn.
It's all money. I mean,
You're right.
clearly, Cheeto Puff is still in the WWE Hall of Fame, so it's not a. They don't care. They don't care.
For shame. For shame. I mean, listen, you can have your opinions. You can say what you want. How I see it, those guys was there on assignment. All right. Parent company owns everything. And this was
Hmm.
something they spent a lot of money on, and we gotta go there to pose for the cameras. It is what
Yeah.
it is. Now, I don't really got too many opinions on it because again, I'm not a fan. I'm not really a UFC person, so I'm like I wasn't really interested in the fights. I feel
No.
like past all the pomp and circumstance, you're supposed to be here for the fights. Didn't really care for it. Kind of don't really care for it. Nah, but you know what? Tis all right because from Washington D.C., WWE heads to Baltimore, Maryland for
Yes.
Monday Night Raw. A certain co-host of ours was in the building. Were you not?
I was. I was. Bought my tickets 2 hours before the show.
Ooh. Question: how much were your tickets? I know you said fuck TKO, but how were the tickets expensive?
Um, no, but I definitely paid for that with where my seats were. I got what I paid for.
So what were you on the other side of the stage?
So I was in section 101,
All right.
row E, seat 2, which sounds like a great seat, right? It sounds great.
Right.
You are looking at production, basically.
Ah, you get to see
You are
crates.
behind yeah, I saw crates. You can't see the ramp. Like, you can't, you're in the section. You know that section that's like you always see when they come out and they run over and they're like interacting with the crowd? Yeah, you're in the section next to that. That's behind the light fixtures. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't see any of the super. I had to peek through the light fixtures to see them. Had a great view of the ring, if I turned my neck the entire show. Um, yeah. Yeah. So
That
just a
sound like
heads
that
up, that
heads
section
up.
needs to be blocked off.
Block it off, y'all. All right. Sound like
Obstructed
one of
view
them
was not listed on Ticketmaster.
shame.
But hey, for
For shame.
$98.10, you
Shit,
know?
that's a steal. Shit.
Exactly.
That's listen. Practically a steal. I'm not mad at that. Get you in the building, ticket price. Listen, and
Because
what a
nosebleeds were
program.
still like 123.
Well, shit, I wouldn't
So
mind a
yeah.
little obstructive view, and I get the break of Benjamin for it. So I'm not mad at that. Listen,
Right.
what a show Monday Night Raw was. I mean, from the top
Mm-hmm.
all the way through. I mean,
Yeah.
where do we start? You want to start at the beginning?
Of course. Of course. We
Please,
have to
please,
start
please.
with our OTC
Mm.
and the bloodline. Now, I will say, I have been working my ass off, so I've been slacking a little bit. I went into Monday Night Raw not really knowing what was going on. I was there for the vibes, but I was caught up enough to know about what was going on with the bloodline. I will always know. So, I don't know. I don't know if they can fully trust Jacob yet. I know he acknowledged them. I know that he acknowledged Jacob. But I don't know. Something about it still seems off. It still seems off.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one, man. From what I saw, now we just talked about your ticket, so I know from your vantage point you was able to see the ring. But for me, I saw it on TV, so I heard everything. I saw it all. Okay, I fully believe that Jacob is all the way, bloodline because again, Roman said so. He gave him his own Ula Fala. I mean, listen, you seen the
That
look
is,
on Jay and Jimmy when he
they was
called
pissed.
Lorne. They was mad. They was like, "What the hell? How come? Why he get that one? I thought that
I
was
definitely
mine." You know what
thought
I'm saying?
I
Type shit.
definitely thought Crash Out Jay was gonna make an appearance at that point when he saw that Ula Fala. I was like, oh, he finna punch somebody.
See, for me, what I see here with this is essentially Roman saying, "Hey, listen, brother's crazy, and I see it perfectly through Jacob's eyes. Okay, I lost to Roman. I acknowledge Roman, not y'all. We family, but I didn't lose to y'all. I lost to Roman, and Roman like bet
That's all I
that's
need.
cool. As long as you on my side, I got you."
Hmm.
And then that takes us to arguably the best moment of the night. And this is far fetched because it was a long night. But as you know, the whole thing ends. Everybody leaves out. Eric Andre, who is at ringside for some fucking reason,
Random,
just
not even from Baltimore or DC
dap,
or
dapping
Virginia.
up
Like,
anywhere. He's just here. Dapping up the entire bloodline. He gets the Jacob 5-2. When I tell you, he flicks the Ula Fala, flicks it like this. I'm like, oh my God, this man is dead. Like, he is fucking dead. Dead.
yeah,
And sure enough, his ass was dead. Jacob Fatu pulled him over the railing. And, the whole setup of how he was going to murder him, Roman, like, no, stop. And
don't
then
do
was
it.
just like, nah, go ahead and get
Nah,
his
get him.
ass, bro. Get his ass, bro. This is perfect. Shout out to Eric Andre for being a fucking crash test dummy and just wanting to get, just do the shit the right way. This is how we supposed to do celebrities in
I gotta
WWE.
add. I feel like the highlight though is that we got proof that Roman is the people's champ. You know, he heard us chanting one more time as they were walking up the ramp, and he just took one look at Jay. He said, "Nah, get him again. Get him
Give
again.
him, give him
Get
another
him
one.
one more time."
Yo, what
Yeah,
is it with WWE and doing shows in the city of Baltimore where people just get murdered? Because the last time they was here,
yeah,
Seth Rollins got smoked by
yeah.
Bronson Reed. That was seven
We
tsunamis.
witnessed
And
the murder of Seth Rollins.
and now Eric Andre for some reason. That was I don't know what headline you was going. I mean, you're going to get a headline with that, but I don't know who that was for. He got slimed out by Jacob
Mhm.
Fatu, and it was leading to a long ass night, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Next
It
up,
was very interesting.
absolutely. After that, you had the Queen of the Ring semifinals. You had Io Sky taking on Big Mommy. Cool. Is it big sexy? Raquel
Big sexy. Yes.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Hmm.
Thoughts
Couldn't
on that
see them,
contest?
but it was great.
You,
I
you,
thought
you
it was great.
couldn't see him.
Couldn't see the entrances. Everything else was great. No, they had a great match. It was great. Honestly, I was happy with whoever won. It could have gone either way, and I felt like it would have been the right choice. Um, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not gonna lie, I did go get nachos during this match. Sorry. Um,
The Queen of the Ring semifinal. and you had to go get a snack. The
I was just getting off of
disrespect.
work. I hadn't eaten all day. Okay, I'm like, this is a 2.5 hour show. I need some nachos.
It's all right. It's all right. Listen, this matchup is definitely should be leading to a EO live match. I wouldn't be mad at it if it went any other way. EO just needs
Yeah.
to win the tournament for sure
Yeah,
because even if she's not going to win the belt, she's a very viable opponent, and she definitely deserves to remain in the main event scene for as long as we need her there till we get new stars. But yeah, EO all the way for sure.
absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. I love EO. I think that would be great. But I need Raquel to get some love. I feel like she, ever since her story with Stephanie Vaquera, they haven't really done anything of substance with her. And I feel like this could have been it. This could have been it. Letting her win that Queen of the Ring, but it's EO. I love EO, so it's okay. But I need them to give Raquel something. She's got to get something.
Absolutely, absolutely. What else? What else happened on Raw? What was next after that?
Um, I believe next was Chad Gable versus Rusev.
Ooh, I got a bone to pick with these motherfuckers. Why the fuck y'all do that to Chad Gable theme song, man?
Yeah, yeah,
Why? Listen,
it's bad.
listen. Last week when he made the save and that American Alpha shit hit, again, we know who that is. He came back, he was that dude.
Mhm.
And I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. You're lucky I don't have a boo sound effect on here. I will use it.
Yeah. I will say he got a pop, but it's only because it was him. The theme trash. Let it go. Absolutely not. Negative
He might
10 out of
he
10.
he might as well have ran down to this. All right, cut it off.
Yeah.
You might as well have ran
Yeah.
out to that. But again,
But besides the
Rusev
theme song,
cooking
the
with the theme song.
match,
Come on, man.
so many near falls. I mean, I had a feeling that based on the storyline they were gonna go with Chad winning, but I was just like it made it seem like you didn't know which way it was gonna go, but it was such a good match. Like I said, I haven't been paying much attention, so I didn't even know that Rusev and Ethan Page were like teamed up together. So seeing that was great. Ethan Page added something to that. He adds something to this storyline. It's great. The beat down after the match, and then of course Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee making the save. It was just yeah, yeah. This is a good
Beasties.
storyline. I like where it's going. And I'm happy that we're getting face Gable back. He's great as a heel, don't get me wrong, but I like face Gable. So this is gonna be good.
Right. So, thoughts on Mask versus Mask before we continue on with Monday Night Raw? We didn't talk about that. Gable versus Ludwig and arguably match of the year. What were your thoughts? Mine's are already plastered all over the internet. What were your thoughts on that banger?
I didn't watch it.
All right, moving on. Monday Night Raw continues on. Live from Baltimore, Maryland. If I'm not mistaken, that next matchup it was.
Oh my gosh. It was like don't get me look, I because I knew who both El Grande Americanos were, I was like, I'm not watching this. I was like,
It's
I'm not.
it. Listen, it was free and on YouTube. And I'll say this too. We won't spend too much time on this. I don't want to turn this show into just asking, "Wow, haven't you been watching this stuff?" All I will say is that if you it's WWE, okay? They
Yeah,
are the undisputed untouchable kings of video packaging and storytelling. So even if you haven't watched the
I'll go back and
fucking
check it out.
even if you haven't watched the thing on anything that has happened between these two throughout this entire feud, when it's time for this match, within less than 5 minutes before the entrances are made, you're hip. You already know what this is about. And since you're already in on it, you know who's who already. You know what the fuck is coming. Just suspend everything and enjoy the ride, man. Shout out The
Yeah.
Undertaker.
So the next thing was, of course, they had to let Hometown Boy have a segment. So we got LA Knight, who is he's always gonna get a huge pop anywhere, but Baltimore loves him even though he's from Hagerstown. Okay,
He's
we
from
we
Hager's
he's from
Hagerstown.
Hagerstown, but we love the fuck out of LA Knight around
He
here.
said, I am home. Brother, you are 50 minutes away.
Literally, you
You
are
have a
damn
ride.
near
You got
in
an hour.
DC.
You got an hour, brother. What does he have? An
But
hour long drive. The fuck?
but no, we love LA Knight, and
Absolutely.
this man's beef with the bloodline will never end.
Generational. Generational beef.
It's
His kids
it's
and his
gonna
kids'
his
kids.
kids will be beefing with Jay and Jimmy and Roman's kids in the future. Like it's never gonna end.
I don't know why LA Knight can't seem to get over and reach the promised land. Now, I get it, it's not in the cards, it's not what the business want. But for God's sake, I think the only thing being worse than an LA Knight fan is who's somebody else that always lose and don't never win.
Sami
Nothing.
Zayn.
Sammy, I know. I say Finn Balor. Finn Balor
Ooh,
don't be
that's a good
he don't
one.
be he don't be he don't be
That's a
winning
good
none.
one. He ain't got over
So
that hump since 2018.
so with that, it's like, bruh,
Just let it go.
bruh.
Just
So
let it
I
go.
feel like with it's either something big is coming down the pipeline for him in the near future, or it's just going to be another one of those. I wish WWE would have done something or did something else of greater substance with one LA Knight. And listen, at the end of everything, right? Jacob is carrying his weight because after
Now we
some
gotta take it
what
back though,
what take it
because
back?
I'm gonna take it back real quick because Big Jim told Roman, he like, nah, I got this. Let me talk to him. Okay, we all know that out of the entire bloodline, he is the peacemaker. Okay, he is gonna try to talk his way out of this without using his hands. Okay, so he came out and he's talking to LA Knight. He's like, look, we told you, like we ain't got nothing to do with this. I swear, Jay gave him like 2 minutes and it was like, all right, this shit ain't working. Jay came out and was like, look, we don't roll with Solo. Solo don't roll with us. Whatever Solo do over on SmackDown, that's his business. We ain't got nothing to do with that. LA Knight don't want to hear none of that. He's like, I'm looping all y'all motherfuckers together because all of y'all are still part of the bloodline.
Y'all family.
Y'all are, at the end of the day, y'all are family.
Y'all
So
family.
we got Crash Out Jay. We got Crash Out Jay. it got to a point where Jake was like, man, fuck all this. Okay. LA Night, it's Jay. Or no, it's Jimmy. He hit one of them and it just became a whole thing. And then Jacob came out and laid LA Night out and it just
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jacob out here carrying his weight. And listen, another thing I noticed in the opening segment there, I don't think a lot of people caught while everybody was chanting. You see Jacob in that bitch throwing up big power roof, big gang shit
he
in
was
the
out there
motherfucking
opening
ring.
segment.
I
Out there
gotta see that
throwing up
shit.
gang
I
just
gotta
gang signs.
we gotta clip it. He was definitely in that bitch like, hey, on set, cuz what's happening?
It
Oop,
was
oop.
it was
So
good.
at this point, they running Jacob. You can do whatever you want. Again, when you got Big Brother Roman, you can do whatever you want. So again, a lot Knight got his hands put on him. He got his ass whooped. And from there, where does that take us in Monday Night Raw? What happens next after that?
From there, that takes us to Charlotte Flair versus Roxanne Perez,
All
which I am going
right.
to start off by saying I have been very vocal on this podcast since its inception
Mm-hmm.
about my disdain for one Charlotte Flair.
Always
Um,
hating. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
things have
Oh.
I
Mm-hmm.
yes, yes,
Yes,
I
Lord.
have seen
Yes,
the
Lord.
error of my ways.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I am now what you would call a fan of Charlotte Flair. That all may be thanks to one Alexa Bliss. She has me seeing Charlotte in a different light. Um,
Mm-hmm.
she brought out a lighter, funnier, friendlier side of Charlotte that I personally have never seen. So we're gonna go with it. We're gonna see where it goes. But Charlotte versus Roxanne, that was a good match. That was a very good match. And I'm
Mm.
not gonna lie, the right person won. The right person won. I love
Femi.
Roxy. I love Roxy, but it was Charlotte's night, especially because I feel like if they don't give Queen of the Ring to Io, the next obvious choice is Charlotte. And I feel like that is going to be our finals match. It's going to be Io versus Charlotte.
Okay, I like that prediction. Solid, solid prediction. Now, you know what? Let me ask you this real quick. Hot
Uh
button
oh. Uh
question.
oh.
Do you think? Oh, don't no. Oh, this softball. Relax. Um, do you think the breakup of the Judgment Day is taking too long?
Yes. Yes. I thought it would have happened by now. WrestleMania was in March. It literally the amount of time I've been away from this show is how long it has been since WrestleMania, and they're still together. I'm confused. We got rid of Finn before WrestleMania, but we're still. But you can tell that there's a rift. Nobody was out there with Raquel for her. I mean, no one was out there. Raquel was out there by herself. Raquel been doing this shit by herself. Liv is just partnered up with Roxanne. That's her new little mini me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like the signs, it's like they're still planting seeds when we don't need to plant seeds. The seeds sprouted 2 months ago. We can just go ahead and get this going. They could have done this a while ago.
Right. So you know what? Hopefully, this happens fairly soon, or if not, the Judgment Day will just continue to go on and on and on and on and on and on. So what happened after that? What was the next segment
So
after
from
that
there,
amazing match.
we get the young OG, Javon Evans, which had me hyped because this was my first time seeing him in person. And that is
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Cut. Hold on. We're gonna cut all this out. Can you hear me? I think your mic is going in and out. Like I'm hearing a knocking sound when you're trying to talk. Hello?
yeah,
Oh, can you hear me?
I'm here.
I feel like was
Yeah,
I
I
the
can
only
hear
one
you.
that heard that knocking sound?
I didn't hear anything.
All right. Well, it's all right. Uh, it's all right. Co-creator, feel free to cut all of this part out. Being is that I don't know what that was. All right. Where were we?
Javon Evans.
That boy
Yes.
bouncing. First time seeing him
Very.
in person, right? Thoughts,
Yes.
thoughts.
And that was just as energetic. It's insane, but I love it. Um, King of the Ring, he's putting on a good show. He has been putting on a good show. I don't think it's going to be him. It's not going to be him. This is not your year. This is the year of Oba. But it's been great. He was promptly interrupted though by Logan Paul and Austin
Mm.
Theory, the Vision,
Beautiful.
our world
Beautiful,
tag
wasn't
team
it?
champ. It
Phenomenal.
I'm not gonna lie, there was a mix, like you can tell, like the mixture, okay? There was people like my age and like our generation, like just booing them, okay? Meanwhile, the kids are going insane.
Listen, I feel
The
like this may
kids
be
are going insane.
this may be just me, maybe my opinion, right? If I'm in
Hmm.
your seat, right,
Hmm.
for $98.27, you
10
got to
cents.
see of 10 cent. You got to
Hmm.
see the Maverick. You ain't even know Logan was on the ticket for the night. You ain't even know he
Yeah,
was there.
I'm not
You
gonna lie, I was hype a little bit. Just there
got
was
to
a little
see him.
smidge. Because I was like, damn, this was his first appearance in Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken. If
Had to
I'm
show.
not mistaken, this was his first Baltimore appearance since he's been full time with WWE, not just, doing PLEs here and there and shows here and there. Since he's been full time, this was his first time in Baltimore, and I'm not gonna
Y'all,
lie,
y'all gave him quite the reception.
he we gave him a hell of a showing, okay? The way we were singing for them to fire Logan Paul and just we you can't wrestle. I mean, we were letting him, which I did not participate in the you can't wrestle
I'm about to
because
say
that's a lie.
you
That
know
is a
better than that.
lie. I'm sorry. Can't stand Logan Paul. Never have liked him, but that boy can wrestle his ass off. I'm sorry. That boy trains and he trains well. It shows. We can stop with the you can't wrestle. I did participate in the fire Logan Paul though. I'm not gonna lie, but
Great song. Shout out to Joseph Hendry on the main roster, man.
yes, yes, it's a great song. Loved it. Um, Theory, Baltimore always loves him, whether they want to admit it or not. He always gets a pop every time he shows up. So yeah, when Javon was like, "No, I'm not joining the Vision," and they're like, "That wasn't an invitation. You're in the Vision." He said, "Well, we just like to fight about it. Then send out the ref." I was like, "Well, all
Unafraid.
right." I said, "Well,
That's how
shit."
it was going down.
I said, "Let's go." That was a good match. That was a good match. It definitely did not end how I was expecting though. I wanted a clean finish, but I'll take a Braun Breaker appearance any day. I will take it. Especially because it led to a Street Profit appearance and they ain't been in Baltimore in like 3 years. So, hey, I'll take what I
Come
can
on.
get.
Come on. Giving you your money's worth right then and now.
You know, I
But
left
from
feeling
all of
like,
that,
hey, the $98 was worth it.
hell yeah. And also from all of that, we found out that at Night of Champions, Seth Rollins will face Braun Breaker in a
Yes.
cage. Finally, we get to
Steel
blow
cage.
that feud off. And also next week, it will be the tag team titles on the line.
Mm-hmm.
For what reason, I don't know. But we got the Street Profits versus the Vision. So that should
Mm-hmm.
be fun.
And put
And
the belt
then,
on the Street Profits. That's all I got to say.
please,
Put the
because I
belt
think
on
I
the
think
Street
Dawkins got
Profits.
another baby. We need to feed the kids.
And Taylor's got a baby on the way, like in a couple months.
Absolutely. Please,
Like
please be
about to,
kind.
about
His
to drop
wife's
soon.
his wife's
He could
pregnant.
he
Please
could
be
use
kind.
the bonus. Okay.
Absolutely. And well, from there was that did we get Danhausen after that?
We did get Danhausen, and
Let's what you got to say
I
about
do want to say,
Danhausen? Because
um,
you
I
had
was
some
a
shit to
Danhausen
say.
hater when
You
he
had some shit
debuted.
to say. Matter of fact, this listen, the fact that these episodes come out bi-weekly, I will take my time to find the footage of you shitting on Danhausen, and we will put it right here, right before you say what you about to say. Go ahead, go ahead, get it off your chesticles. Go ahead.
So anyone who's been to honestly any WWE show knows that like the true like WWE fans and stands will stand outside and like by the parking lot and try to see who's coming in. So yes, my job is right down the street. So I'm walking up to my bus stop. I'm like, why not? I'll stay right here for a couple minutes. I saw Danhausen. He pointed at us as we chanted, "You are cursed,"
Man, why would y'all say that to
and
him?
I opened Ticketmaster and bought my ticket at that moment.
So
So
that's a hell of a story. I was getting off work. I saw very evil, very nice Danhausen, and he did the thing.
so I bought my ticket.
And now I'm in this bitch behind the sign.
Literally.
Fuck it. It's the
Yeah.
power. Listen, the fact that Danhausen is not already world heavyweight champion
It's crazy.
shocks me.
Crazy.
Okay, listen, if he was supposed to fail, then I love how wrong this is going. This man is damn near. I don't want to say
He's
this because
the
this
new
may
star
seem
of he
crazy.
is the face of First Take. Like has been the face of ESPN for the past
Listen,
month. Like
outside outside of Jalen Bronson, right? Danhausen is the king of New York.
yeah,
Period.
they wouldn't
I
have
don't
that
know how
trophy
else to word it. I
sitting
don't
in
know how else to
Madison
word
Square
it.
Garden if it wasn't for Danhausen.
Listen,
He was the
I was
true
in New
MVP.
York. Absolutely, I was in New York when it happened. In Jesus
Oof.
Christ, listen, I wasn't in Times Square. I wasn't where the buses was on fire. You
I was about
know what
to
I'm saying?
say
I
they
wasn't
was
on the
going
block.
crazy.
I was out the way. But I was just like, you know what? At this point here, if Danhausen don't get a float in the Macy's Day Parade, if he
He
don't
needs a
get,
balloon.
you know what I'm saying, he definitely needs a balloon in the parade. You know what I'm saying? He need the key to the city. I saw something online where he was requesting a 1 day contract so he can retire a world champion. I'm like, you know what? At this point here,
Give
fucking
it to
do
him.
it. Why not?
Give it to him.
If it wasn't for him, y'all wouldn't have done it. I mean, y'all did it too. Like y'all played the basketball
Yeah,
and made the
yeah,
shots and
but
all
like
that shit. But
if he hadn't uncursed
in,
y'all,
listen, y'all got cursed, y'all
San
lost,
Antonio
y'all got
Spurs
uncursed.
2026 NBA champions would have been the headline.
So, I feel like this segment will end promptly in saying that Danhausen for world champion eventually.
Yes.
I know that that'll never happen, but at this point here, if it works, if this shit work next season, come on now. Somebody from Philadelphia paid Danhausen a lot of human monies to make sure
Yeah.
my birds go back to the bowl. You heard?
And honestly, all jokes aside, like it just goes to show that like he truly loves this because the fact that I have done a complete 180 when it comes to Danhausen. I was like, this is a gimmick. This is a joke. What the fuck is this? And now here I am, some months later. I love him. He's great. I almost bought a Danhausen shirt yesterday. And I'm probably going to go in the WWE shop when I get paid this week and buy one anyway. He's hilarious. Like, absolutely hilarious. I can't find a single person who does not like Danhausen.
I don't know why would you try to. Why would you try to?
It's just funny. And that's why he works so well with The Miz and Kit Wilson over on SmackDown. Because that story is just hilarious.
Hey
But
man. So main event time here in Baltimore. It is Dirty Dominic Mysterio. I'm glad I went there because I wouldn't want to watch that. That's like watching my two favorite kids just fight over the last yogurt cup. I don't want to see it. Got Dirty Dom taking
yeah,
on the ruler, Oba Femi. Now, please take me through that entire match, piece by piece, beat by beat. It's different from watching it on TV and then being in the crowd. Did you see the shadow that he cast over the arena?
yes. Like, yes. Like, I honestly still, I low key have chills that I was there to witness Oba in person. I'm sorry. As much as, like, y'all know, we love Oba on this podcast. So, finally seeing him in person was great. But that entrance, like, I mean, the moment Dom's music shut off, they were chanting Oba, which they had been chanting for Oba all fucking night. But insane. The music hitting, everybody, I mean, not a single person was not on their feet for Oba Femi. And he's been on the main roster for a couple months. Like, it's insane. The match, it was what I expected. I didn't expect this to be a super long main event because at the end of the day, it's Dirty Dom. He's gonna play the heel, and this is Oba Femi. It's gonna be a squash match because they are building up for Oba versus Brock 3. Like, it's gotta happen at SummerSlam, and I cannot wait. But the match itself was great. It was great.
Yes.
Dom got his couple of moves in, and then Oba took the win,
Listen,
which was a
I
shock to no
feel
one. But that promo,
absolutely.
chef's
Listen,
kiss.
I feel like Dirty Dom has officially, and it's so crazy how early in his career he still is, but he has definitely entered the point of bulletproof. Because again, in this situation of losing to Obafemi, the way he lost to Obafemi, it does not mean shit for the
Nope.
stock of Dirty Dom. If anything, he comes out smelling the roses on the other side because hey, can't nobody, you know what I'm saying, say that they got in the ring with Obafemi and live to tell the story about it. I don't know how he'll flip it, but you know, Dom is one of them. So
And no
this
matter what
this
you
is a
say about
win-win.
Dom in this match, he's still Triple A Mega Champion at the end of the day.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir. So again, bulletproof, man. He could eat a
yeah,
loss and it won't hurt him at
at
all
all.
because he's a piece of shit,
And we love him.
and we love him for that.
Yes.
All right.
But he did cut
So,
that promo calling out Brock Lesnar and saying that
mhm.
he was like, I'm shocked you're not here. And the way we were all glued to that ramp, like, is it going is it gonna happen? I was also trying to like mentally prepare myself for more pyro to go off because I was also right by the pyro.
God bless you and your ears. Cause I listen, I
I'm
can
surprised
attest
I
to
can hear. Yeah.
how loud it is. It's very loud if you don't know.
Yeah. It's not fun. I got used to it after literally Oba's pyro. Was the first time that night I did not jump out of my skin. Like it was bad. It was bad.
Listen,
Roman's
just be
pyro was the
happy.
worst.
Oh, of course, because I felt like you
Ooh,
put a little bit extra on
yeah.
that one with the fireworks for sure.
And then it goes off twice.
Hey,
So I was like, this is not. I was like, I gotta deal with this all night. I was like, oh look,
come
I
on, man,
acknowledge you,
stop
but this
lying.
is trying to get the smoke out your face. It's just it's a lot.
All right. Well, that was raw. I'm glad you
Mhm.
enjoyed yourself at the program here. And I'm just gonna throw some things at you to see if you are up on it. Any thoughts on Trick Williams' reign so far as the United States champion?
Oh, it's been great, and they need to give Lil Yachty a raise. Whatever they're
Right?
paying Lil Yachty, I need them to up it a little bit.
I don't even think they paying him. I feel like Yachty's at a spot
He's
where
just
it's
doing this.
purely for the love of the game, and he's
Yeah,
listen. I would do it too.
yeah. No, I love it. I love it. It's great,
All right,
especially with
thoughts?
this feud with Carmelo and Ricky. It's working. I like it.
Yes, Ricky Saints on SmackDown.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
think he's found his footing very, very well. Carmelo Hayes staying in the spotlight. And again, you saying fuck Sami Zayn. Thoughts on Sami Zayn being the special guest referee for the WWE Undisputed Championship title match this
Oh,
Friday?
I'm
Uh,
fully expecting that to end in like a no contest or some bullshit because it's Sammy. We all know he doesn't know how to keep his emotions in line. We saw that when he slapped Cody and expected Cody to do nothing because he's sitting there apologizing profusely. And then Cody slapped him back and he's like, man, what the fuck? Like, you just slapped me. Therefore, I get to slap you. So, of course, Gunther's going to take that easy route and be like, hey, let's make him the special guest referee because he don't like neither one of y'all. This is not going to work out in Gunther's favor or Cody's, I fear.
You know what? I may disagree because I would love to see nothing more. 'Cause as Cody being WWE champion, again, we've reached that normal part of the year where it's like, all right, you're the champ. We got
Wrap
it.
this
What's
up.
next? And with Gunther now being in this situation here, I can't but against him
Yeah,
because again, we seen the only way that he lost was when that was just by a bad spot. But now
yeah.
with time and a concentrated effort to where hey, I have a spiteful friend over here that is angry as fuck, and maybe he could do the right thing, and I could
Hmm.
put Cody to sleep, and I could get this belt. So I'm not going to bet against the ring general, not
Yeah.
at all.
We'll
Mm-mm.
see. We'll see what happens.
Mm-mm. Now, one thing, this is just my random wild prediction for that match here. Instead of Sami Zayn costing Cody Rhodes the WWE Championship, why can't it be Drew? Where's Drew McIntyre? I miss him. Let's bring him back to TV, reinsert him directly into this little mix here. Because again, anytime Drew's on TV, he's the most honest man on the TV. And TV
Yeah.
is just better with him on it, man.
Yeah. Honestly, I want Randy back. I need I need to know what's gonna happen. That punt kick from WrestleMania is still living rent free in my head.
Kick the
I need
shit out.
answers.
That was a
I
verb
got
kick.
questions and they need answers.
I feel like that'll be a better return because at that point, Cody is like, I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. Fuck the belt.
He like,
I
fuck
want to. I
everybody.
want to fade.
Randy,
I want to
let's
fade.
meet me out in the parking lot, right in front of the
Let's have
Wheatley
the
bus.
let's have the greatest wrestling match ever too.
Literally.
So I see that. I'm here for it. I'm ready for it,
Mm-hmm.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, mm, mm. SmackDown getting lit low key,
SmackDown is cooking.
especially especially with the bloodline powerhouse. My
Mm-hmm.
fault. Royce
Voice.
Keys.
Mm-hmm.
My
Yes.
bad.
Yes. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And I wouldn't be mad
Mm.
about him teaming up with Solo.
That is still yet to be seen. I knew I had something I wanted to chat with you about. We
Uh-oh.
gotta send. Yeah, you already know what time it is. We gotta send our heart of hearts out because on SmackDown, I seen possibly one of the most egregious things I've ever seen in my entire life. And you guessed it, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm talking about is simply Jay Cargill versus the Wig. We got to
Yeah.
discuss it because she carried on, finished the match.
Mm-hmm.
One hand Brandon getting that shit
Mm-hmm.
in, carrying
Mm-hmm.
it. Kira, what is the fear as a woman? I don't know if you wear wigs when you
I don't
outside, but
even wear wigs, but
if you don't, but
I
can you
get
take
it.
me through that? I'm sure it was like sewed in or something. Like, take if you're dread, right? Like, what
It's
is going through
so
your head?
because at the end of it, it's just like what I'm not about to be is embarrassed on national television, international
That
television.
shit was back this way.
That's
Blood, I ain't
that's
even gonna lie. That
nah.
shit was back
It was
then,
it
bro.
was back. It was back. But she was kind of safe because if I'm not mistaken, they do sew it in the back to like the braid sometimes. So she could have been all right, but she better than me. Match would have just been over. I'm sorry. The match would have just been over. We gotta nah. We can run this back another time. Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, no.
This shit is over. This shit is over, bro. No, you gotta roll out of the ring. Count to 10. I'm done.
Yeah,
Hunter said,
count
get
out.
back in the ring.
I
No.
no, not with my wig cap showing.
You
Absolutely
don't see
not.
my shit fell off? My whole forehead out, Hunter. What the fuck?
Literally. Now they can see that I got a five
Oh.
head. This is not
Oh, God bless her.
no, not
You,
what
you
I signed up
imagine
for.
all the cute baby girls out there thinking that her hair was really
Right.
long and white and shit. And see that, listen, I'm not gonna put a picture up because you know what I'm saying. I want to support her
That's
and
just yeah.
I'm rooting for everybody black. I don't want to kick it while the wig is off,
Nah.
but I'm saying that shit was listen. The freeze frame is ridiculous, bruh. But respect to her, man. She do more shit in the ring than I could think of doing. Shout out to her. Shout out to whatever future wig glue she gonna have on now.
Mm. I hope she found something that's gonna work.
Absolutely. Anything else on your mind that you want to chat about as far as your time off? 3 months away. It's a lot to happen.
3 months away. A lot happened, but I'm just glad to be back. I'm glad to be back.
All right. All right. All right.
Mm.
Cool. Cool. All right, baby. We can wrap this one up. This has been cool. And like we said, we doing these bi-weekly. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll be back in a couple weeks with another sit down, another chitty chat as we do so well here. Hey, listen, we got a store now. If you go on the 2.5 Hills page on Instagram, it's actually we changed it. It's T-A. Wait, where's that? TAHHPOD because 2.5 Hills podcast was just too
That's
long,
just too long.
just far too long. So Tide Pod, not to be confused with Tide Pods, is the new. It's, It's the new IG, and the store is open. Listen, when you get a chance, click the link in the bio. I don't know if you've seen it already. Make sure you look at it. Look at all the shit that's in the store, and let me know so I can get you one. Wait, question. What do you remember? What year we started the show?
I want to say either 2023 or 2024.
I pray to God because on the back of this one, right?
I think it was 2024.
Well, I got 2023 on this one, so we just gonna say it's
So we gonna
2023.
say 2023. Yeah.
But yeah, these are already made, so I can't like unmake these. I don't want to like take the design
Yeah.
down. And listen, and the TikTok shop, if you can go check out the TikTok shop, it's so much more shit over there. And you let me know. I'm gonna send you a list of all the things that's up there, and we'll make sure to just get you right. And everybody else, we'll make sure to get y'all right too. Bree, where can they get you at?
Y'all can get me on Instagram at BriBri99 period with 2 underscores.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get me on everything at Uncle Blacc215, and follow me on Facebook because you know algorithms and shit. Yeah, uh, uh, yeah, that's it. I ain't really got much else. We want to sign. You want to sign us off?
I don't know what to say. I'm gonna let you got that.
Bye. Somebody who's about
and out.
Play this out right.